Hello, hello, welcome in, welcome in. Beginner's mind. So yes, speaking of the alchemist, there's one of the wise characters in the book by Paulo Coelho is the wise king, and he spoke to the shepherd boy of the law of favorability, and how if you step into and really like move into something that you're maybe not quite sure of or how to go about it, the universe wants to conspire, wants you to succeed. And so if you can step in and just open to the possibilities, beginner's luck is on your side. And you may remember that when you very first came to yoga, because I was thinking about this today, how I had to learn a sun salutation. I didn't know it. I didn't know the components to it. I had to study it. I had to break it down. I had to understand it. And that fateful day where your yoga practice, you gave it enough of a yes, I'll try it, that it unfolded and you had some semblance of success enough that you came back, and then you came back again, and you came back again, and it started to build and has really held you over time now into this place where you know it's a refuge. You can come back and you can clear the slate yet again and open up to that place that is ready for a new beginning. So I invite you to close your eyes, draw your hands to your heart. If closing the eyes altogether feels like too big of a leap, just softly open them until they're gently cracked. And let yourself breathe. Receiving a deeper breath, open to the possibility of releasing that which stands in your way of just saying, hey, I'm going to show up and do my best. And we'll open with an Om and send that vibration of the intention that you line up with the law of favorability through the beginner's mind. Deep breath in. Sweet breath out. Inhale deeply. And we're going to start standing in Tadasana at the head of your sticky mat. And this is a moment where you get to step into the unknown, as oftentimes when you're being guided, you don't know what's coming up in the yoga practice. And so you've opened up to being able to listen. And that's one of the key components of beginner's mind is, can you just listen and receive without too much judgment or expectation? So as you stretch your arms straight forward, turn your palms upright, put a soft bend in your knees so you can feel your feet. And then plug your arm bones into your shoulder socket and reach up and say yes to becoming a clear and concise channel for the universe to pour itself into your experience. And with that, you bow, fingers to the earth. And then we'll pause and feel what you feel. So, law of favorability is in relationship to opening up to the omens that present themselves in your life and saying, I may not know what the omen is for sure, but I'm going to start to pay attention to how life directs me to my highest good. And then shake out your head. And there's the first two postures of the sun salutation. So from forward fold, we'll go back up to where we began. Urdhva Hastasana, arms above overhead. And hands to heart center. Conscious repetition is how we've learned everything that we have mastered. So open up and reach, touch to the sky. Feel your feet, deepen your breath in one more time. Bow in, forward fold. And you may know where the sun salutation goes, but just can you stay present and let go of the knowing that you think you know, and really open to how you might be guided and directed. So one more time, reach up, touch the sky. And hands to heart. Now, after just 2 of those prep poses, you may have landed more in a place of being receptive. So set an intention for the rest of your practice as it relates to you and your beginner's mind. And set that free as you reach up, touch the sky. Exhale, fold forward. Now add on. Lengthen your side body. So pull up the tippy top fingers and pull really long crown of your head, reaching in opposite direction of your tailbone. And then plant your hands so that you equally space the fingers and step 1 foot at a time to a plank pose. Come down to your knees, look and make sure the creases of your wrist, if you had a wrist watch where the face is, and there's a line from pinky toe or pinky finger to thumb, make that crease line up straight across from big finger to baby finger. And pull your arm bones in your shoulders. Lift your knees yet again, plank. And then deep breath in. Full breath out. Next in breath, plank pose to dog pose. Push the hips up and back. Generously bend your knees for this one so that you can feel more of how you're held in your heart. That is a good place for beginner's mind to bring us back to. Letting go of expectations and just honoring that you're here, you're held and you're good. And from here, we'll step the feet forward, standing forward fold. Active feet, steady shins. Keeping your thighs back, lengthen the tailbone as you reach up, touch the sky. And hands to heart. So a few more of those, just simple, leaving out what has become known as vinyasa. So let's take the forward fold and then the side body's long. Mindfully plant your hands. So beginners have to pay attention to how they do something because they're wanting to learn. So step back to plank and look at your hands. Draw the arm bones into your shoulders and press the hips up and back. Downward facing dog. Now we'll take 3 to 5 breaths. And as a beginner yogi, I used to tremble in downward dog. So you might be a seasoned veteran of the practice at this point. Can you go back to what it felt like a long time ago? To really hold yourself upside down and backwards and to patiently receive. Walk your feet forward. Active feet, steady shins, reach up, touch the sky. And land on the heart. Reach up, big breath. Exhaling. Uttanasana is the name of forward fold. Uttanasana. This pose where you lengthen the side body can be called Trini. And then as you plant the hands and you step to Halakasana, that's the name of plank pose in Sanskrit, Halakasana. And then bend the knees, hips up and back. Adho, ADHO, downward. Mukta, facing. Svanasana, dog, Adho Mukta, Svanasana. Draw the feet to the midline so your ankles touch. And we'll inhale right leg up. And set it back down. Next breath in, left leg up. And set it back down. 2 more each side of your breath. So now we learn to coordinate movement with breath. And can you really let the breath begin and the movement follow? So we often jump the gun. And one more. Good job. All right. And step it forward. Take out your hands. Hands to your hips, lift your elbows to the sky. So you squeeze your shoulder blades onto your back. And this action is going to come in handy for the next phase of sun salutation, which is called chaturanga. So lift your elbows and pull the front of your shoulder up away from the floor. Maintain that as you lift up, touch the sky. Now keep the shoulder blades on the back and take the hands forward, elbows bent to 90 degrees. And imagine you're in plank, where the belly is facing down on the ground. And one of the key misalignments of Chaturanga Dandasana is we let the shoulders roll forward. And then when we push up to Cobra or Up Dog, the shoulders are rounded. So I'm going to invite you to squeeze your shoulder blades on your back. Part of the practice of yoga and law of favorability is knowing that the universe has your back. So squeeze your shoulder blades onto your back. Remember that. And then palms forward as you extend the arms down. Reach up, touch the sky. Exhale, Uttanasana. Inhale, Trini, side body long, waistline full. Plant the hands, step to plank. Now come down to your knees. The first phase of plank, keep your arms straight and pull your arm bones into your shoulder sockets. So we'll try that. I call it the shoulder blade floss, where the elbows stay straight. And you're going to push the floor away and sink down and away and down. So trying to strengthen the muscles between your upper back shoulder blades. Arms stay straight. So the first phase, now plug the arm bones in. Now bend halfway down, keeping your upper arm bones lifted, and push back up. And arm bones into shoulders, then bend the elbows, and then press back up. So first phase of descent is arms stay straight, shoulder blades on the back. Then from there, you can squeeze your upper back as you bend your elbows. And up and back, downward dog. Deep breath in, full breath out. Legs together, inhale the right leg high. Exhale, lower right leg to meet left. And like you did when you were in plank, can you bring your arm bones into your shoulders even as you lift your left leg? And lower. And walk the feet forward. Strong legs, hands to the hips. Lift your arm bones away from the floor, come all the way up. Keep the shoulder blades on the back, hands forward, palms forward. Now we're going to press down through the knees, bend the knees, squeeze your upper inner thighs. And as you lengthen the tailbone towards the back of the heels, press the arms gently down and curl up and lift your sternum and then your chin and your nose. And this might be called Cobra or Up Dog. And then lower the chest and bend the arms. Yeah. So we do it standing, now we'll do it weight bearing. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, fold in half. Inhale, side bodies long. Plant your hands mindfully, step to plank. From plank, arm bones into shoulder socket. Now you can choose to keep your knees on the floor, keep them elevated, bend your elbows, and lower your belly. Push the hands down, drag the hands backward, lift the sternum as you lengthen your tailbone, and then lift the chin. Now look forward. Strong feet. And lower down, Push through hands and knees to come up. Exhale, dog pose. Inhale, plank. First phase of chaturanga is arms straight, arm bones into shoulders, then elbows bend all the way to the belly, and then hands drag down and back, heart lifts, cobra. Up and back, downward dog. Step your feet forward. Reach up, touch the sky. Hands to heart center. Here we go. Last one. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, Uttanasana. Inhale, side body sun. Plant the hands, plank. Inhale, dog. Exhale, hold and breathe. Inhale, plank. Top of the push-up. Straight arms, arm bones into shoulders. Bend the elbows, keep the arm bones lifted. And then hands drag down, heart lifts, cobra. Up and back, downward dog. Now we'll lift right leg up. Here's a hard one. Step forward. That one doesn't come easy for a lot of people. We can break that one down another time. And left foot forward. And then reach up, touch the sky. And hands to heart. Big breath in, reach up. Dive in. Here's where things are going to change a little bit. Okay. Step your right foot back. Climb up both hands to your front left knee. Reach the arms forward. Plug in. Lift up to the sky. Feel as much power through your back ball mound to your foot as your front. And inhale, hands to the earth. Exhale, plank. Inhale, dog. Exhale, settle and down. Inhale, plank. Arm bones into shoulders. Use your knees or not. Lower. And a little cobra. Up and back. Downward dog. Inhale, left leg high. Step it outside the left wrist. And right foot forward. Strong legs, deep breath, reach up. Hands to heart. Close your eyes, you know where to go, nothing to do. And for me, the law of favorability is about really taking a moment and noticing, like, I feel better than when I started. I'm encouraged to keep going. We'll do one more lunge salute. Ready? Inhale, reach up. Dive in. This time left leg back. Bring both hands up to right thigh. As you extend arms forward, thumbs up, pull the arm bones into your shoulders. Keeping shoulder blades on the back, reach up. Beautiful. Now just one breath of enjoyment. Really feel what you feel, what feels good. There's a stretch somewhere, there's strengthening in other places. Liberate your neck by bending your elbows a little bit. And then big deep breath. The exhale brings you down. Inhale to plank. Exhale, downward dog. Breathe in here. Exhale, slowly. Inhale, plank. Arm bones into shoulders. And then lower. Curl up, cobra. And up and back. Downward dog. Inhale, right leg high. Step the right foot. So here's a tip. Come high on the tippy toes. Come high on the right tippy fingers. And then I'll give you some more space to step that right foot forward. There you go. Now left foot right. Inhale, reach up. And call yourself into presence, right into that place where universal guidance can be felt or heard or noticed as you have stepped into your body, connecting mind, body, breath. Now we'll take a seat. And the seat is now here for you to receive what you just gave to yourself. Receive practice. So sitting well is not something that happens naturally for a lot of people. Their first, I don't know, year of yoga or two. Finding comfort in the seated pose. This is the advanced pose. And hopefully the sun salutations, the Surya Namaskar that we did, sun salutations, Surya Namaskar. That you invested in being present in your body just enough that when you close your eyes, you can be a little more present and available. So we'll now take left hand to the heart space and right fingertips to the earth. And the advanced beginner's mind practice right here is to ask for guidance today. May I open to life in such a way that my true nature can be of service and be served. May I get out of the way just enough to step in and show up for the beauty of life. And both hands up to the heart center. Let the hands get really soft and open the palms a little bit, like you were about to receive something precious. Allow the mind to bow to the heart. And may the pathway of the heart be grounded by remaining present and informed through the body, listening to its guidance as well. And draw the hands all the way up to prayer pose. Let the hands remain soft, your eyes softly closed or gently cracked open. And we hear the sound of your Om, the Om that will link you to remembering you're not alone. You're guided by a beautiful force. You get to open to it as it streams through you, as you. Deep breath in. Long, soft breath out. Inhale again. Om. Namaste. The beginner in me honors and cherishes the beginner in you. Namaste, my friends. Thank you.